That's right, everybody. Today we're talking about Sonic the Hedgehog. I hope you guys are excited. So Sonic Racing Crossworlds is out by the time of this recording. Generally from like social media and stuff, I've seen that everyone really likes the game, which is good. I haven't actually played it myself. I wasn't in the beta, and I haven't played the demo yet. And unfortunately, I'm going to be waiting for a sale for this one because I don't really have that kind of money right now to be spending $100 on a Sonic game. I did buy every single Persona skin in Overwatch, so that probably has something to do with it. Don't judge me. I got some beef with this upcoming Sonic game, and it's not really to do with the game itself. It's more to do with Sega's choices with the DLC. I consider myself a pretty big Sonic fan, but who the fuck are these guys?
I'm SpongeBob.
Look, I love Pac-Man and Ninja Turtles as much as the next guy, but like, I would love to race as some IDW characters, personally. We pretty much got the bare minimum of reoccurring Sonic characters in this game, which also happened with Team Sonic Racing. Hey, at least Zaz is in the game. But as a Sonic fan, I just kind of wanted some more Sonic characters in this Sonic Racing game. Pouring out for my boys Bean and Bark, because these guys have been relegated to very, very small cameos for so long. I would love for them to just get some sort of appearance in one of these games. I guess I'm asking too much. Remember Sonic Superstars? How about bringing in Fang the Sniper, or excuse me, Fang the Hunter? Let's just call him Knack the Weasel. They also introduced Trip in that game, brand new character. People really liked her too. I don't know why she's not here. Sonic X Shadow Generations brought back a ton of villains. It would have been really cool to see like Mephiles or Neo Metal Sonic. Fuck, let Maria drive around in a cart, I don't care. Let's go over the list of franchises that are going to be in this DLC, okay? Number 1, Minecraft. They look like Minecraft characters. Yeah, I don't have much to say. That is the characters from Minecraft. Where were you guys when SpongeBob leaked for Sonic Racing Crossworlds? I remember being there and being very confused. I was even more confused when I found out that he doesn't have any voice lines in the game. Neither does Patrick. In fact, none of these DLC characters have any voice lines. Even the ones that are owned by Sega. We'll talk about those ones in a second because they're a little different. We got Pac-Man. Okay, I like Pac-Man just as much as the next guy, but like, okay. I always wonder what it would be like if Ira used the extreme gear. I love that new Ninja Turtles movie, but like, why are they here? They're also in Tony Hawk. Why are they in like everything right now? What is going on? You know what game I really miss? Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. It was a great game that introduced a ton of people to all of these different characters from Sega, and as a kid who primarily grew up with Nintendo, it's how I got introduced to characters like Beat from Jet Set Radio, or BD Joe from Crazy Taxi, or Ooh La La. We are getting some Sega characters for this game, thank God, and from what I understand, they're all free, so that's pretty cool. So we got... Oh my god, is that Joker? We got the Yakuza Like a Dragon guy. Sorry for not looking up your name. And, is that Hatsune Miku? I'm not even that big of a Hatsune Miku fan, but that one is, you know, that's cool. I'll let that one slide. Sega makes the Miku games, so she does get a pass. And we do know that Knights is also coming to the game, which, thank God, Knights definitely deserves to be in this game, as do many other Sega characters who aren't in the game. I'm just a little bit butthurt that all of these really awesome characters that don't get enough love from Sega were left on the sidelines for characters like fucking SpongeBob. And if we weren't getting more Sega crossover characters, then could we at least have more Sonic characters? There are so many characters from across the Sonic series that just don't get enough representation these days, and I really, really would love for them to get to be playable in the Sonic Racing game that has a bunch of characters that are getting added post-launch. You have so many characters you can pull from. And look, we were all thinking the same thing when we saw that Sonic Racing Crossworlds title. Sonic Prime, obviously. If you buy the Digital Deluxe Edition, you get 3 Sonic Prime characters. Thank God. I don't even like this show, but at least, these are Sonic characters. And if you pre-order, you get the Werehog. That's actually really cool. Oh, but he's not voiced. Because, you know, why would he? Are these guys even going to be voiced? Probably not. But there was this little itty-bitty piece of me that was like, dude, it would be so cool if Sonic SatAM characters showed up in this game. Just some acknowledgement of outside sources of Sonic media that aren't related to the main canon. I just want that so bad. I could totally see the movie characters coming to this game. I think that's like almost inevitable. But I would just love some deeper cuts, some Sonic X characters, some Sonic Archie comic characters. You can do the European comics as well, because God knows everyone would love this guy. The potential of this game is so strong. And that's why it makes me so annoyed that we got SpongeBob. I want Sonic characters in my Sonic game. I don't want all these other characters. It's like the same thing people were doing with Mario Kart when they were talking about, oh, they should just do Nintendo Kart. No! I don't want Nintendo Kart. I want the Mario characters. I want more Mario characters, because if we just open it up to more franchises, that means that the more niche, lesser known characters are just gonna get left by the wayside. Can we please just get some Sonic characters, Sega? Look, do a Season Pass 2. Make it all Sonic characters. Give me Gamma from Sonic Adventure 1. Give me fucking Gerald Robotnik from Sonic Adventure 2. Put Marine in there because, like, she's been just, like, dead for years. The IDW characters, like, why are they not in this game? I'll never be able to get that idea of that Sonic game out of my head. A Sonic racing game that brings back extreme gear, that has all these Sonic characters from across the series. I just want it so bad. And I'm just disappointed with what we ended up getting. I'm sure people are hyped about this, but for me personally, as someone who's followed the Sonic series for so long and just loves how deep and rich this world is, I wish they would have pulled a bit more from it. And it's a shame too, because a lot of the tracks in the game are based on different locations from across the series, and I really appreciate that. I don't know, guys, they put an Egg Robo in the main starting roster of characters, so it seems like they're not that willing to pull very deep for this game's roster. I hope we get more Sega characters down the line. I mean, I thought Sega was doing this whole big thing where they bring all these characters and franchises back. So if we're lucky, some of that might bleed into this game, I hope. I mean, I would love some Virtual Fighter characters. I'd be so down. And then when you're done with that, you can add, I don't know, fucking Jimmy Neutron. Just get the important ones out of the way first. Anyways, I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm just gonna kind of leave it here. Oh yeah, I guess there is one more DLC I forgot to mention, huh? Sega, clap and a half for you. Congratulations. You did it. You put a crossover in the game that makes sense. Sonic and Mega Man have always had this, like, really interesting relationship. I always remember that old art from the 90s when Wily Wars came out on Genesis of, like, the two of them shaking hands, and it's in the, like, old American Sonic art style. I always thought that was really cool. And then, of course, the Archie comics, which had multiple collabs between the two franchises, including other Sega characters and Mega Man X. Give us the Rush car from Battle and Chase, make Rush Jet his... My phone just fell. You can give him the Rush car from Battle and Chase, you can give him Rush Jet as his extreme gear, like, what a great idea. I know there's going to be zero acknowledgement of those Archie comics and collabs between the two characters, but, like, hey, we're kind of close. It's close, okay? It's as close as we'll ever get. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me ramble about Sonic. I'm sure I will do it again. I really like Sonic. Sega, if you're out there listening, I just have one thing to say to you. Please put Mecha Sonic in the game. I'm begging you, please.